Hello, all you wonderful beings out there, and welcome to the stream. I am Razim, currently as Asher the Doberman. And we're doing some Total War Warhammer 3. With an ill-defined border, the north of Kislev is barely distinguishable from Troll Country and the tundra beyond. The threat from Norska in the northwest is constant, and for it is a land stalked by all manner of gruesome monsters and savage madmen, of infertile ground as hard as iron, and howling winds that cut like daggers of purest cold. A network of fords and mist-shrouded inlets wreathe the Norskan coast, and it is here that the Northmen tether the longships with which they terrorize the shores of the known world.
There is no escape from the Dark Master.
Hey, Slitherite. The Lizardman campaign was good. It's still going well. I just decided to change it up tonight and try out Be'lakor of the Shadow Legion. How they play. Collect the souls of mortal factions throughout your campaign for sacrifice to the Dark Gods and return for faction-wide boons granted by gifts of chaos. Interesting.
Be'lakor.
It looks like for him it is red. I was expecting shadowy or something, like black, but actually, you know what? I'm going to use it anyways. There. Black border. Mahaha! Okay. Citadel of Lead. So we're at war with Tzeentch right off the bat, huh?
Citadel of Lead? Well, where's the Castle of Follow, then?
Great question.
Yes, I beg. Let me do this. Very well. Harbinger. At once. I shall scar you.
Okay, that's that one dealt with. Oh, they bore him. Jarhul.
I don't think anyone bores him.
I don't know, they might.
Obviously, time. Time to die.
Oh, you can't say that within the first 15 minutes there, Be'lakor. That's very much, you're gonna have to pay the, you know, the swear jar. Yeah, sorry. So...
Sure, he's just like, put it on my tab.
So I can occupy and vassalize it, apparently. Not exactly certain what that means.
The first demon.
It just got some greenery all of a sudden.
Did it get greenery?
Yeah, zoom in on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess he likes his forest or something.
It's got palm trees.
Yeah, I guess so. So this does not belong to me. What do I have options for? I can get Chaos Sorcerers eventually. I guess I'll do this. And that.
Lord of Shadows.
For now. Okay, do you actually... Ah, you do get upkeep reduction. Excellent. Then we shall go through that route.
I'm gonna go get a donut.
Oh, I want a donut.
If you come here, I'll be more than happy to share.
That requires I actually have the money to get there.
You do not need that.
I upgrade my units as they gain experience.
More power.
Blood letters of corn. Oh, I can swap them to other stuff? Interesting. Okay, maybe not these guys. But these guys, I think I can. Okay, so the spawn of Slanesh are... Oh, they're the ultimate upgrade for that particular one. Okay. This is neat. So the Marauders can just get taken wherever I want with them. Well, let's go ahead and recruit this guy.
I am the Harbinger. You are mine. Lord of Torment.
Be'lakor, the 5th Chaos God? What do you mean by that?
It is mine now.
Hello there. Oh, I can squish the flies. Yeah, this is an ADHD thing if I've ever seen one. Holy crap. Okay, so before I get into that, I clearly need to, I clearly need to find a way to produce souls over time. But it is time for Stream Raiders, so let's go run that. Oh, I guess I could just end turn and let that run while I'm running Stream Raiders. Start the battle! I think it's back to my turn.
No.
Yes.
Okay then.
We shall use the snack as a whip.
No.
My lord shall wield it in battle. It will be glorious.
The Dark Master.
Hello there, Citadel of Lead. We're destroying you now.
Hunger for souls.
I don't know why I'm whispering. Okay, so I can take over this settlement, or I can make them my vassal.
No?
Duke.
More? What's up?
Oh, just contemplating what I'm gonna do with all this. I'm gonna give this to our vassal.
And the vassal is castle?
Possibly.
Without any hassle?
No. Bad.
And put
Stop.
on it a little tassel.
Maker.
No. Why?
And then have a little wrestle.
Hey, don't you know, Zim? This is classical.
Why? What have I done to hurt you?
You acting to hurt me?
Are you here
I'm
to
like a
knock
Sour
us
Patch Kid.
or to be speared like a pig?
First I'm sour, then I'm sweet.
God damn it! You just you reminded me of the thing.
Oh, alt pal.
All pals referring to.
Alt pal said a bad word.
It's been 15 minutes.
Only by a minute.
All goes to plan. New abilities.
Ooh, I can get a hell cannon.
Yeah, I remember those
Come to me.
commercials. There's the one where they like cut part of this woman's bangs off.
They were mean little buggers.
Well, yeah, they were
Join
first
me.
sour and then they're sweet.
The first.
Yeah, I'll be
Demon
honest.
Prince.
I don't care how sweet you are. You do something like that, you're out the door.
The slaughter
Like, goo, we cut the brakes on your car. It's just like, aw, you're so cute when you do that.
We'll foster some cults here. Yes.
The gods were wrong to spurn me.
Oh yeah, intern. Okay, so
But
what's
you
up?
didn't know this job exists. A giraffe chiropractor.
Is it the giraffe is a chiropractor, or is it a chiropractor for giraffes?
I'll let you figure that one out.
I think it's a chiropractor that gets TF'd into a giraffe.
Ah, there you go, there you go.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Call me master.
How could I be bad at my job? Look at me, I got as many bones as you, and I align them all correctly every day.
The city will burn.
Okay, first things first, we need to go and conquer the north. Norska shall belong to me. And then we
Dang,
take
Zim,
our...
I'm gonna have to try harder.
Probably.
Well, I tried a new Mountain Dew today.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that. What's that?
The Baja Laguna Lemonade. I'm not sure how to think of it. It's not bad. But it's just like, you know, when you're drinking Mountain Dew, you expect Mountain Dew, and it's just like, huh, okay, this obviously not Mountain Dew, but it's not bad either.
That definitely sounds weird.
Yeah. Think of it as like, it's like the little brother of Mountain Dew who's trying really hard to be Mountain Dew, but isn't quite making it.
There is no escape from the Dark Master. It serves my plans. Release.
So basically, it's Hildu.
No, I'd go so far as to say it's like, you know, the steps do.
Hill Sprinkle.
What are all the different names for hill? High ground. Thank you. Guys, did you know hill's a high ground? Oh, here's a fancy word. Acclivity. It's acclivity dew.
What?
Sounds too fancy.
No, I don't want to know. 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 Let's just go with this. Yeah, we'll just go with that and call that good. And we're gonna go up to the Troll Fort and yeah, that'll be great.
Zim, pay attention to
God.
me, Zim. I've got jokes, Zim, please. I am abusing. I am doing so much for your stream, Zim. Why are you ignoring me?
I appreciate you, Rykon.
My prayers are answered.
Yes. I appreciate you.
That's great, because I've got a big, thick book here full of some jokes I prepared ahead of time. Like, the first one, did you guys know that I drink my medication? After all, why would they call them bottles if they weren't?
This victory is mine. The crown of domination is mine.
I'm just confused why this guy has suddenly grown 2 extra heads.
Why not suddenly grow 2 extra heads?
I feel like having more than one of me would be annoying enough. I don't think I could manage 2.
I don't think any of us could handle that.
Which is ironic considering I enjoy twinning. Like, I'll be honest, I'm the kind of person that if I were to ever meet myself in real life, I'd probably be like, yeah, that's not somebody I want to spend time with. That came out a little harsher than I intended.
You are a delightful being. I enjoy hanging out with you. Despite the fact that you torture me with these jokes!
That's great, because I've got another one right here for you.
Rex!
You know, why don't generals keep stars on their belts? After all, Orion's belt's got 3 stars. Does that mean that 4-star generals are better than a constellation? What's up with that?
It's hard to hear in the middle of an anime. I heard Rex just now. What's going on?
Frygon. Jokes.
Okay.
That should be enough said.
Okay, hon.
He's killing me with them. They're so bad. And yet I want to laugh at them.
I wish I was there to hear them. They make me laugh. Have fun, hon.
They're so bad.
Goodbye, Rex. We enjoy you to a T.
The sea's cold.
Y'all think I'll run out eventually.
Oh, I know you won't. They might think you will. I know you won't.
See, that's the beauty of bad jokes. They don't have to be good.
And that they make you want to laugh at them regardless of how horrible they are.
Very true.
Why? There you go. Psychoanalyze why the human brain works like that.
In terms of making bad jokes?
In terms of wanting to laugh at terrible jokes.
Oh, that's easy. It's copying behavior. We do that in order to try and socialize. Have you ever noticed, for example, that when you are talking to somebody you like, you will oftentimes take on some of their mannerisms during the conversation? Like, for example, if they cross their arms, you'll cross your arms too. That's a way of showing togetherness unconsciously, and laughing at the bad jokes is just kind of like a step further in that direction. You laugh at the bad jokes because you want to engage with the conversation and you want to engage with the person who you are conversing with. It's not that the joke is good, it's just that you treasure the relationship enough that you are willing to enjoy what the person is saying.
Fair enough. Wormman Meeple, hello there. Welcome in.
I shall scar you. Excellent. You are mine.
And, you know, the other side of that coin, some of those jokes might actually be funny and you genuinely enjoy them. Who am I to say otherwise?
Break them.
Yeah, maybe I do. Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. With their own faction being defeated, former military leaders of Kazag seek refuge in exchange for their service. Yes, I shall accept you under my not-so-loving embrace.
Destroy.
I do not want to lose that unit. I don't really care about that unit, but I don't want to lose it anyways because it's mine. Don't psychoanalyze that. Also, Ragon, you really should watch that video I sent.
Maybe at some point. I'm a little busy with writing right now, and I distracted myself far too much with the stupid jokes.
Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
You saying that over and over reminded me of a joke.
Oh no.
Make them.
But it's one of those kind of jokes that, probably best not on Twitch.
Oh! What are those kinds of ones?
Yeah, I mean it's tame, but it doesn't have the right vibes, you know.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Innovation.
Like, could you imagine if that was Goldilocks' like phrase every time she tested something? Like instead of "ooh, too hot" or "too cold," it was "fair enough."
That wasn't even that funny! Why?
I don't know, because it's such a stupid thing to think about.
Boom, boom, boom.
Chat, please tell me some of you are out there to rescue us from this with something else to talk about. Yeah, you know, we could come up with other stuff to talk about.
So, here's something.
Oh no.
I wonder how powerful this cannon is. Tell us, Sim.
Well, I mean, the first couple things hit me, but then the rest seemed to just go way off course.
We gotta calibrate it and.
I'm gonna play this one, Zim, because it's just dumb enough in the context of what we were just going over that you might actually enjoy it.
Oh.
Master.
Well, I think I'm looking forward to cracking up. I hope I can, like, totally
Skill
crack
acquired.
up. So, I haven't, like, totally cracked up in a long time.
Crack it up with from all them jokes, you know?
I am the harbinger. Mine. God maker.
Oh, Chaos Sorcerers. Yes, I want one.
That's great. Go ahead, make your jokes, Mr. Jokey. Joke maker.
Jokey Joke Maker. There we go. We got your new name, Rygon.
Jokey joke maker. I feel like if you change that just enough, that's gonna be something that's gonna get the police called on me.
How?
My lord,
Never mind. Hi, Spooky. How you doing, buddy?
You need not face your enemies alone, for there are foreign powers who may be sympathetic to your cause. Agreeing a pact of non-aggression with a foreign leader will do much to build trust between you. Trade relations or an alliance may follow.
Shadows overcome ice.
Chokey choke making about now? Maybe just a little bit.
So many snowflakes. Frozen hearts fracture.
Let's encamp you.
Shadows
And move you a little closer here. And then turn. It's nice to see you, Wolfric. Unfortunately, I must bring you under my control. It's nothing personal. You just must belong to me. That's all there is to it.
Yep, we're gonna make you into Puppy Rick.
Joke.
Why secret room? Why?
Well, I'm going to head on out. I've got to do the snoozies.
Sure thing.
Good night, you wonderful beings. Look at the Marten.
Good night.
The Marten is adorable, like them. And right on.
Why, yes, Spooky, this is the same lizard campaign. Can't you tell by a big, burgeoning, brawn Norseman?
Wait, good night, everyone. Some cute.
Good night, all.
Good night. No, I moved to doing a champion or Warriors of Chaos one.
Wostein_oil says, tired hoot polymorph flyby. Have fun. Have good night. Rest well too.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Wostein_oil has turned Altpool into a cacturn. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Oh.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Wostein_oil has turned Rhydon into Archeops. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
I command pure chaos! Kinda.
Wostein_oil has turned Razim into a Chandelure. They can only talk like that Pokemon for 2 minutes.
Archeops? Hex on Archeops. Archeops.
Chandelier.
Archeops.
Follow Olgu's winds.
Ups, arc.
Frozen hearts
Archie?
fracture.
Chandelier.
Back to former glories.
Nuclear launch detected.
Archeops. Archeops.
Chandelier. Chandelier.
Archeops.
Chandelier.
Archeops.
Chandelier.
Archeops.
Wostein_oil says, I missed Altpool, whoops. I'm not responsible for lack of reversion.
Chandelier. Chandelier, chandelier.
Meh. Archeops. No.
My magic is yours.
Chandelier.
I don't like snow either.
Chandelier. 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 Chandelier.
Chandelier, chandelier, chandelier. Dang, Zim, way to get turned into the nerd aardvark. You're not even a long-horned aardvark. You're the short-horned aardvark.
Wow.
I will not perform another coronation. There is no ever chosen. Only me.
No, we are not having peace. You shall belong to me. Oh, Raygon has not signed the consent form for TF.
Indeed, it allows me to judge from afar.
So many snowflakes.
Then I keep forgetting.
The first. I am Shadow.
We'll take those.
Come to me.
Alright, Zim, what is the most uncomfortable that a game has ever made you? Without it being something to do with, like, I don't know, something that would put you in prison.
I have never thought of this. I could not say.
I've actually got one, and I'm sure most of you would agree with me. It was the eye stabbing knife thing in Dead Space 2, I think.
Oh, yeah, I believe Outlast had a similar scene. That was very uncomfortable.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really think of anything else right now, but I've never really thought of such things.
Bring it up just to engage conversation more than, you know, jokes.
I tend to put those kinds of things out of my mind. Because, yeah.
You wish spawned them. You chose the wrong.
Well, Inscription's not as bad, though, because you get it back.
Inscription also isn't that, it isn't really that, what's the term I want to use for it? Graphic about it? Yeah. Like, it's not, it's definitely unsettling, but it's not nearly as grotesque as some of the other games portray it. Like, Outlast, I barely remember the scene, but it was a very gruesome one.
And the fact that we're still referencing frickin' Dead Space 2's eye stab thing even nowadays more than says what it, like, the impact it had. Like, I never even played the game and I know about it.
Shadows overcome ice.
That's a fair one, although fingers getting cut off, like, that seems so common in a lot of games. Outlast did it like 2 times at least, I feel.
Outlast, your character goes through so much crap.
Oh, I know. Like, at what point does the guy go, like, you know what? This isn't worth it.
Well, to be fair...
I'm okay leaving this place as is and just focusing on getting out.
To be fair on that front, he couldn't get out.
But that's just the thing. Like, I feel out of a lot of characters, the Outlast character was actually capable of that if he just put his mind to it.
Probably. But he also has that, he also had that whole reporter must uncover the secrets kind of mentality to him.
Exactly. That's why I'm just like, that guy was really dedicated to his job.
I mean, we definitely make jokes about reporters and their nonsense that they pull. But you have to admit, some of them are both crazily and also respectably persistent.
I think some of the people I can respect the most are those who go into like literal war zones to try and report there.
Yeah. That's a prime example. It's like they're in the middle of combat most of the time. They don't have, well, they never have the training to be out there. They don't have adequate protection, and yet they're just trying to make sure that they get the truth out to people.
Yeah.
At least the ones that are trying to get the truth out. The ones that are just going for, you know, clout. Bleh, fuck them. Also, yeah, hello there, Zoe. Whoa.
But yeah, I mean, like, even for the ones that go out to those war zones, like, not only do they have the lack of training, lack of resources and stuff like that, but some of them are straight up being targeted, too. Because one or both of the factions, or even multiple factions, just don't want journalism to get out. They want to control the flow of information.
Harbinger. You may think that. Venture forth.
In a lot of those situations, you know, the one that controls the flow of information is the one that wins.
Into darkness.
Yeah, the Outlast whistleblower character, I get he was, you know, kind of trapped in. I'm talking more about the first Outlast character. The one that wasn't the DLC one. That poor man, I fully feel he was capable of getting out when he so wished. He just chose not to because of his due diligence. I mean, he was just that resourceful of a character.
Like the base game character?
Yeah.
Reporter? No, that one... The base character there, the base game character, the base game reporter, like, I don't think he could have gotten out. Because the thing is that he broke into an asylum.
Yeah.
Especially one that was an older one, where they are designed to be prisons, basically.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't doubt that. I base a part of my argument on one part of the intro sequence in specific. He gets in, right? He's doing his little investigating thing, and he opens up that door and sees just a literal pile of bodies right there. There's no threats up to that point. He just sees bodies, and this guy goes, you know what? I'm going to continue. I'm going to keep pushing forward. He could have literally just walked right back out through the entranceway that he just came in from after seeing that, and he would have been fine. And he said, no, I'm going to keep pushing forward because that's what I want to do.
Yeah, I will definitely agree on that front. It's like that guy should have. There is a point where you see this kind of stuff going on and you should just get out of there. Like that one, you see bodies. If I were in his position, I don't know why I'd be in there in the first place, but if I were in that position, it'd be like, okay, I'm seeing bodies here. Let's go out and get the police. Maybe the National Guard.
And it wasn't just bodies. It was mutilated bodies. A guy who's a trained soldier, for goodness sakes, stuck on a stake telling this guy to get out.
Yeah.
And he just goes, you know what? There's a story here. Let's keep pushing forward.
Yeah. Yeah, I gotta agree. I can't deny that. That was bad. Hello, Jake. The kitty has decided to visit me.
Hello, kitty.
I need to get a pillow for you up on my desk. Then again, you are a cat. If I put it up here, you're not going to stay in it.
Depends on if it's heated or not. I bet if you put a heating pad under it, that'll be Kitty's favorite spot.
It might be. But it's also a cat, you know. Cat beds are the biggest waste of money there are.
Oh, tell me about it.
I know my mom got me a cat bed for Cece a long time ago, and Cece never used it. Not even once.
I think a part of it just kind of comes down to making them appealing. Like heating pads and other little amenities. Put it in a cardboard box and Kitty probably would have been like, yep, I'm using this all the time.
Probably would have been more effective if I put like one of my shirts in there or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know, a lot of the time cats are more interested in the scent of, you know, you.
Yeah, Stereocon. Stereocon, wouldn't that just be the thing? You're bringing home a date and they see that your pillow is a literal cat bed. And they're just like, are you okay? Do you need help? I've got $5 here. You can go get a proper pillow if you need to.
Yeah, Serio, I will definitely agree. Like, Cece loved laying on my pillow.
They shall.
Vows and twisted blessings.
I shall scar you. I will bring down a comet. The Dark Master Ascendant.
I definitely want another Lord to be fighting out here, but I don't know if I want to actually go through the effort of recruit. Like, I don't think I've got the finances to support another front.
Yeah, I think you might be right.
And now I'm looking through ones that actually look decent. I can live with this guy. I do dare. You will serve me, and you will serve me well, or else.
It has
This is true, Sirio. Some cat beds are more comfy than beds for humans. I know.
New abilities.
Or then pillows for humans. I know I always have an issue with my pillows. Trying to get a decent one for myself is a nightmare. I don't like any of these. I guess we'll go with this one. It could be useful.
The Dark Master.
Excellent.
Lord of Torment. The gods were wrong to spurn me.
That one.
Our thoughts crystallize.
Oh! I lost Trigon. I'm guessing his internet must have dipped or something. Sad. But that's okay. For we can continue on in this quest for glory and chaos. Beautiful, delicious chaos. Yes.
Harbinger. It is of no consequence.
Alright, let's send you over here. I think we gotta go take this first before we can vassalize these guys.
I've been looking forward to this. Prepare to be ripped to shreds.
Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, computer crashed.
Yeah, I figured something like that happened.
I bring the storm.
I'll probably just have to swap everything over to my other computer at some point and just be like, I'm done with fighting this for them. Can't put on one thing to watch before it just goes, I'm out of memory.
That's very strange.
It's a RAM issue, I'm sure it is. I think I got a bad RAM stick in there. Computer couldn't take the jokes? No. Eggs, on the other hand, they couldn't take the yolks.
Oh, why? Why? Just why?
I will not perform another coronation. There is no ever.
Teryukon started it, that's all I'm gonna say.
No.
Well, that's just the thing, Shine, and I'm pretty sure I remember it, but he doesn't try to go back. He goes forward. He goes through the room with the dead cops, and as he's continuing to press forward, then he gets seized by Muscle Man and shoved through to the floor below.
Hunger for souls. Worship me.
I don't recall him getting chased at all to go, if you try to go back. I think literally the only thing preventing, quote-unquote, him from going back was like a vent or something he could have just, found a small stool to stand on and get back into if he really wanted to.
I think that is the case, yeah. Thinking on it, I think he did fall through a vent. But, yeah, like you said, he could have found something to get on and still get out.
There was enough bodies to do it with, if nothing else.
The first damned.
The Wall Rider is one thing. He didn't know that the Wall Rider existed at that point. So, and we could certainly theorize, but the thing is we don't know if he would have gotten chased and, forced further inward because he doesn't try to go back at all. We could certainly say like, oh, this would have happened or this could have happened, but the fact is we don't know. It's very possible that if he had tried to go back, he probably would have been scot-free, or as scot-free as one can be. No, he chose to continue going forward, which ultimately led to him being, shoved through the balcony and down to the floor below. He chose to continue moving forward when he very realistically could have gone back. Now, of course, that doesn't make for a great game to do that, but
yeah,
that's not the point.
It still would have been nice to have an actual scene if you tried to go back. I will definitely say that. It would have been nice to see a scene of them trying to go back and failing.
And that's definitely perfectly legitimate, Shine. The point of what I'm trying to say, though, isn't whether or not he could have made it out, but rather that he chose not to. Like, this guy just straight up just had balls on him. He kept moving forward.
Yeah, I suppose we could call them balls.
Never stop.
I prefer the term insanity, but yes.
Tomato.
Frozen hearts fractured.
Yeah, out of all the Outlast characters, I feel like he was just straight up the most capable. If only because, one, he made the decision to keep pushing forward without any external forces driving him to, other than my job, I guess. And, I don't know, he was just a very resourceful guy. Like, I feel like if he chose to leave, he could have left. And if anything, the argument could be that he did. At the point when he's like, you know what, now that I understand the situation, I'm going to leave. He does, in a way. Even he gets beat up quite a bit before that, but he defeats the Wall Rider. He defeated Big Strong Man. He got through all the asylum, that had to throw at him, and I think he got out. Or at least as got out as he could be. I can't remember if he had got out or if he, got shot when he got out or something. Let me check.
I don't remember. I've never actually fully watched a full playthrough of it.
The only reason why I'm going relatively strong on what I'm saying is mostly because I perfected that game.
The Dark Master.
That's fair.
Let's see. What was his name? Journalist Miles Upshar. That's a name. You wouldn't expect a guy called Miles to be so tough. Background, story, blah, 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 blah. Here we go. After Miles terminates Billy's life support and seemingly kills him, the Wall Rider, now without a host, attacks Miles and fuses itself into his body. Severely wounded, Miles limps towards the exit, only to find Dr. Vernick and several soldiers waiting for him. The soldiers shoot him, but as he falls to the ground, Vernick realizes Miles has become the Wall Rider's new host. As the screen fades to black, the Wall Rider can be heard killing the soldiers as they scream in agony. It is said that his status remains unknown, and it is debated whether or not he is either alive or deceased in the Murkoff account, which is a later game. It just says that he was neutralized by Murkoff at Mount Massive facility without going into detail. Despite this information, it cannot be said for certain if Miles is technically dead or not, as this is from a perspective of a person who has no knowledge of Miles' status. On top of all this, Billy Hope was taken off life support and bled to death, yet still came back as a nano-infused Wall Rider vessel, and Peacock himself is a walking corpse produced as a result of Murkoff's experimentation. Given all the above, it is safe to assume that regular means of death no longer apply to Wall Rider's hosts. So it could be said that he is alive and he did make it out, but he's probably no longer the same man he was.
Yeah.
You know, that is a fair point. He was a wartime reporter. He's probably seen plenty of bodies before. So, seeing all those soldiers skewered in the middle of an asylum, he probably went like, eh.
Cross the sea. Voyage. Ring ruin. Yes. Tempt me not. Move.
Ooh, an aspiring champion. Yes, please.
Harbinger.
Harbinger of chaos. Yeah, that's fair, Shine.
Yeah, but anyway, drawing all the way back to my original point, I view him as the most resourceful character out of all the Outlast characters by a long shot. I do genuinely feel that if he wanted to get out, he could have. Were it not, you know, for the more supernatural blah 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 events of the game.
Serve me well, for I am mighty. The first.
Okay. Oh, hello there, Wolfric. You coming to attack me? Bring it on, bitch.
I foresee destruction.
That's nice,
Yep.
honey. Enjoy your destruction.
Like, that's nice, dude.
Let us corrupt. By the eldritch I see. The gods direct me. The dark.
Oh yeah, yeah. I definitely would agree with that, Shine. And then at some point he dug his hole a little bit too deep. Yeah.
More power.
But like, you know, regardless of how resourceful a character is, at some point that hole's just him out of.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure even like the likes of Batman would have, you know, probably gotten messed up if they had gone in there.
The first damned.
Oh, definitely. But if they were super smart, would they really have been entering that situation in the first place? Like, at some point, you gotta just have characters be dumb enough just so you can have a movie or a game, right?
Yeah, that is very true. I think he was overconfident in his own skills. Way too overconfident. Granted, though, considering, you know, he did make it all the way to the end, I guess he he deserved the confidence.
Yeah, fair enough.
Holy crap, he went through so much shit. Even if he didn't, even if he didn't get shot and possessed and all that stuff, could we really say he was the same person afterwards? Anyways.
Oh, definitely not. His fate would have been one of those where he would find himself in this lonely little broken down house, probably drink himself to death, all while muttering about them dare hills.
Yeah.
The 4 token.
Hey, Rex.
Hi, Rex.
Howdy.
Hey, what's up?
Howdy. Just got done hanging out with Holo, watching a bunch of wizards be cocky and get punched in the face by a man who eats lots of sweets, basically.
Oh, Rex, that's $5.
No, there's no way. Going 5 hours in the same game. Can't be.
No, I split up the recording.
Oh. Yeah. Be right back.
I'm glad you had a fun time, though.
Barbara Streisand. Alrighty. Yeah, it was a good time. We enjoyed watching anime. I'm glad you enjoyed that.
He walked out here and gave me a $5 bill.
Aww.
But yeah.
Hey, Rex.
What?
Oh, why are you not showing?
What was that?
Do the roar.
Do the roar. Wow.
Why are you not showing up in the Discord reactive?
Oh, good question.
Change your icon and then back.
Mm-hmm. I wonder because of my name's wrong. Let me see. I think I know why. Maybe because it stopped being able to be compatible with this one PNG, one file style that lets me animate. But if I just change my channel to Chomper, and then back to a car, and a chicken, and then go to your familiar, because that's what I'm feeling right now, should fix itself. Just does not like me being like my base self that's animated, I guess. It's kind of a shame, really.
Aww.
Yeah, it's made in a different style. Trevor the Fox made it with like not PNG, but like some kind of way that's PNG, but it animates itself. So let me try to click it one more time. Did it go away? Wait for the stream delay. Hey, poof. No, I froze. Interesting. Yeah, anytime I use my it's so weird. Okay, I'm going back to yeah, there we go. It's back to normal. Oh well. Guess I can change that one to what? Vaporeon? Yeah. For now. Let's see. Oh, I could do this at least. Let's see. Okay, how about... Oh, I see. It literally says no file selected. Interesting. It got completely glitched. Bam. Let's see if that fixes it.
Well, you're not animated, but we do see ya.
Yeah, I guess that's good too. Me. My hair. Oh, it's. Oh, shoot! I probably should do stream leaders. Well, you could do it on the side. Let's see. So, how's the game been? I don't see the Saurians anymore. Did they die? Hope they didn't die.
Oh no!
Ice Age came.
Okay, good. What'd you say?
Yeah, the Ice Age came.
The Ice Age came. Oh, come on! We got through the comet, and then the Ice Age is still a thing.
Yep. I mean, just look at Zim's screen next time it pops up. Like, look at that. Snow everywhere.
It is snowing, and it's pretty dang cold. I'm trying to, like, power train myself up here in the north, so I kind of understand. I'm going to have to get, like, a new thing with me wearing a hoodie, because that is going to be me 90% of the time wearing hoodies. Cold blood really is, woo! You northerners really, kind of are really set up here. Y'all got y'all stuff. I need more plumage. Serokan. Yeah, it is not the norm for me to not be done up in some way, but I feel like it's good to start at your base sometimes. It lets all the TF stuff be even more interesting. You know what I mean? Let's see. So you're playing as last time I checked the zombie person, the dead, undead.
Nope.
Delphox Paws.
Demons.
This stream is sponsored by Delphox Paws.
Been having a good night. It's been nice actually, not having like a billion people in here.
Oh, dope. So it's been pretty chill. Good. Did you get a lot of writing work done today, Rygon?
Oh, heck no.
Oh, dang. Well, I hope you enjoyed yourself. At least, like, I don't know if you got a stream in.
Yeah, I got a stream in earlier.
Oh, good.
I managed to wrap up the final achievement for Demonologist. Now I'm just working towards getting the final safe house, and then I'll wrap up that game and call it quits.
Until they update and add 5 more achievements.
Yeah, I hope not. Because that'll be like a Payday 2 where that's legitimately what they did. They'd be like, here's an update with a few more achievements. Here's an update with a few more achievements.
Doesn't that like
please, I've already got like 3,000 of them.
Doesn't that like seem so like not even appealing to anybody when it comes to achievements? Like, isn't like one of the big goals of like achievement hunters to like complete the achievement list? Isn't that just like saying like, haha, you're not done yet? Like, wait, no, my achievement.
Like, I'm just dreading going back to Payday 2 because I really do enjoy the game, but the final achievements of the game are just straight up level grinds.
I've seen
just
some.
prestige like 100 times, and then you can finally be done. And I'm like, I don't want to do it.
Yeah, it's one of those things that kind of pushed me away from getting into that. I used to be a little bit in that mindset, mainly like an achievement hunter race for like Xbox 360 points, just because it was fun to, you know, just race with my friends with it. But it's like I've kind of made my own self caps. Like I'll like be like, all right, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna get to the super end game, beat the super boss, and that's me. I'm done. I've done all I need to do with this game. That's usually how far I go with going to the next level. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind playing achievements. They help to keep me focused on the game and give me a bit more enjoyment and longevity that otherwise might not exist. But I will admit, like, there are some games where it's just straight up, I just look at the achievements and I just go, no, I'm good. And there's some games that the achievements are impossible to get now. Like, one I was mentioning earlier to another friend is, over in Gary's mod, there's an achievement where you have to meet Gary. A guy who's legitimately retired from the company and no longer plays the game.
Those were just like fun things at the time, but then like for anybody who would want that, it's infuriating meeting the one person. They had that for Destiny, fight some of the devs of the game, which is cool and all, but it's like random chance stuff like that is kind of when it comes to wanting to do it.
At some point, I'm just gonna have to like call the company and be like, hey, I'm an achievement hunter, and I really want to get this final achievement. Can you get Gary to pop on his computer one more time for me, pretty please? Slides over a Lincoln.
Oh, God. Wow. Yeah, that's what we have to do, I guess. Ooh. Looks like a big old battle about to happen here. A lot of trees, and it's the big battlefield battle. Those are neat.
Yeah.
Channel magic? You can like start with some magic spells on the field or something?
No. This allows me to potentially have more magic.
Hey, Raijin.
Hey, Raijin.
Hey, Raijin.
Okay.
They don't like me. I failed.
No, you get 14. Out of 80?
Who, the RNG gods, or like the other army?
Yeah,
like,
RNG.
I expect them not to like. Oh, okay. You still got this. Duke. Oh, perfect. Metal Gear Solid Revengeance music starting right when this is about to start. Perfect. Teehee.
Maybe that might be one you could actually join me on at some point, Zim and Rex, is the Payday 2 grind.
The remnants of Marten.
I've tried it before. It's fun to play that game on and off. That one, Just trying to do the stealth missions was a bit of a headache.
Oh, I'm not even going to touch the stealth missions. I can tell you that much.
You have a 20% increase of getting me on that game just from saying that. Good job.
Yeah. No, it's just going to be the straight up, just like, because that's what I do is like, I stop playing it for like 2 or 3 months, then I pick it back up. I grind like out another 1 or 2 levels on stream, and then I put it back down and, you know, just repeat until eventually I get 100, I guess.
Okay. Let me check something real quick. Exo Primal. How close I was at 100% in that thing. Oh, dang it. I'm 10 achievements away. Nah. There's a hidden one, too. That game was actually pretty fun to play. I just kind of stopped because I think it was a mix of... Well, what happened?
Oh, I'm just reading what Raijin put in the chat there.
I got burned on Binding of Isaac with Ooh, just Binding of Isaac is a long game. I can imagine that'd be a heck to even get achievements.
Well, it's so random, too. You have to hope you get exactly the right setup for the achievements sometimes.
Okay, time to go back for True Platinum God. Okay, time to go back again. Yeah, I'd want to play that game for funsies co-op, but I don't know about achievement hunting a roguelike. That just seems painful.
Interesting enough, I played that game exactly once. And I beaten that game exactly once.
Wait, what?
And then, yeah, seriously. And then I was just like, you know what? That was an okay experience. I'm not gonna touch this again for a while.
What? That's not how roguelikes work.
I know. I got so freaking lucky, I guess, or something. But like, legitimately, I only played the game once, and I beat the game once. I was against the Mother's Foot, I think. That's my final boss.
Yeah, that's one of those games that... Well, Ted, I mean, how can I compare this? I don't even know how to fully, like... Well, I mean, the gist of it is that it, like, you beat, like, the first boss out of a layer of bosses that you can kind of go deeper into the dungeon with. So you did it, but technically you haven't seen anything the game has to offer, like, at least when it comes to, like, you know, how far the level goes.
I think I went down 3 levels, like whatever the normal is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just remember that game being all about, like, you go, like, you can fight the first last boss, but you can be like, I want to go deeper. And then there's like 4 other bosses that could be your end game or ending that you can keep going. And just sometimes ones you don't even see because it's RNG.
Warhammer is one I always wanted to get into, but just the straight grind just really like, I was like, no. Because I look at, like, the enemy, like, I look at the levels and the enemies, and they were just so samey. I was just like, I can't grind this. I can't do it for every single suit, all the masteries and all that stuff, when I'm legitimately just playing the exact same level over and over and over again. At least Payday 2 gives me like 50 plus missions. Warframe, it just feels like you're just traveling the same derelict ships, the same planet surfaces, killing the same weak enemies, and it's just not fun.
You gotta really in the parkour to get past the grind of that game. You get into a flow state of like, hey, point A to point B, point A to point B, point A to point, and when you're doing the grindy bits. Thankfully, they actually have fun bits in there. They do have content worth playing in that game. It's just I will not defend Warframe's grind. It's just one of those things that it's an MMO type game that has fun stuff in a pile. Imagine running a roguelike TTRPG. Ooh. I've seen a roguelike card game before. That was like Munchkin. It's pretty key. Well, Munchkin's kind of roguey. But yeah, be interesting.
Yeah, Siri, I was gonna say, there are roguelike RPG tabletops.
Yeah. And that was how they originally were supposed to be. Player versus Dungeon Master. They weren't the cooperatives you see now.
Okay, let's bring you guys over here. You come back up these guys. You come help here. Warhounds, you chase after those. What are you doing, and why are you not doing anything?
I'm sorry, I'll get to doing something. Oh, jeez.
I'm gonna try to dance. I'm dancing. Is this good?
Well, considering it's you, yes, that's good.
Cool. Don't remember this song, don't remember this song, don't remember this damn song. Nothing gets to you, that's about I remember. Freshness, your whole dang life. Mentos freshness, it makes it better, I think that's how it goes. I don't know the whole lyrics.
I'm pretty sure you went through like 4 or 5 different tunes in like one go.
Yeah.
I remember at least the jingle, I just don't know the lyrics. It's like the Mentos song. Now let's see. Yeah, it looks like your army's going pretty good. I see more green than red right now, I think.
Slightly.
Right, Jim, which honesty, that's another reason I stopped caring so much about achievement hunting. Random patches just make achievements either harder or pointless easy, totally ruining the expected reward for the effort you put in my... Yeah, I could see that be a very bleh. Most achievement hunters are like completionists, can get used to like not getting anything from the game sometimes. It does suck when you do all this stuff and they don't give you a little treat at the end. No like extra costume or special boss fight or something, or
I mean,
little endings.
that's just it. Like for me, getting the achievement is the reward. It means that I managed to beat the game, or I managed to work the game in such a way that I had like that special experience with it. Like, yeah, it's nice to get something a little bit extra, but that's not why I do it. I do it so that way I can enjoy the game either in a slightly different fashion, or I can enjoy it in a full experience that the developers intended. But that's also why I really hate achievements that are just like, grind this thing out for 1,000 hours. Or play it like on the super hardest difficulty and you can only get hit once. You know, to me, those are just practices and frustration as opposed to, you know, enjoying what the game has to offer.
Yeah. And that's why I agree, right? And the thing that will kill it is if you add more achievements or invalidate the achievement hunting to begin with. That's like, oh, that kind of kills the motivation there. Totally. Jump King. Let me play that one. That one always looks like a fun one. But they look like they're running away. Or retreating to fight something else. Or they don't even know what they're doing.
There are a lot that are retreat. Oh god, get out of there, get out of there, get out of there.
They're running back in. Is it a fake retreat?
No, it's my lord. He is about to break, and that will definitely spell the end of my campaign.
No.
Retreat.
You go in and deal with their lord.
He's doing flappies. Oh, they like knew that was happening. They turned around on him. Bunch of ants. Want to do no hit run? You can do it. No need to make an achievement. That's just frustrating. Yeah.
Well, I achievement hunt specifically so I can continue paying attention to the game. With my ADHD, as I'm sure people have noticed on stream, I frequently change around a lot. Achievements help me to lock onto the gameplay experience and actually play the game.
Yeah.
Instead of just getting bored 1 or 2 hours in and then swapping off. You know, I do it more out of necessity than because, you know, I want to always do it. Don't get me wrong, there's a want there, but like it's not the kind of want I think people expect. I'm not exactly like, oh, I gotta 100% complete every game. It's just the ones I like.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. So if you want to do Resident Evil run so much. You ever thought about speed running stuff?
No, I don't have the patience for that.
Fair. That requires a lot. I don't do it either. I definitely respect it. I like watching it. But I think I'm more of a person that plays those like speedrunning games than short bursts. I like the short burst experience, like Neon White, stuff like that. Bit Trip Runner, whatever it was called. There's those kind of things. Oh, and plus, that's another good one for speed running little stages. See who can beat the stage faster. 1 minute, 2 minute.
Well, that's just kind of it, though. Like, that's why I don't enjoy speed running.
Good night, Shine.
Because to me, it tackles the game in a way that was not necessarily intended, and it kind of spoils the experience for me. Like, no, kudos to anybody who does enjoy it. I'm not saying don't. It's just, to me, that's just what happens. It turns the game into something it wasn't meant to be.
Fair. Oh, Beth the sheep. Dang, I gotta remember that. Gotta remember that Shine. I always get Hi, Shine. Time entertaining yourself in the same game, but definitely not for. Oh yeah, definitely not for all. Those are for the people that like to optimize and basically fully get the most out of the games. Like usually the platforming. That's usually the funnest ones to watch. Like it's like a game. It's still fun to watch like Resident Evil speedruns because there's still a lot of tech in there. But like my funnest thing to watch people go ham on is like platformers because there's already built-in tech for it. So just seeing people get the most out of the mobility of a game just brings hits a dopamine button for me.
Oh, definitely. Nowadays, I feel like a lot of speedrunning has kind of devolved into very samey sort of stuff. So, like, for example, if it is a first-person horror or adventure game, you could probably expect that you're going to see you're rubbing up against the wall and glitching through it sort of thing.
Honestly?
You don't necessarily always see skill. You kind of see some of the same stuff.
Hey there, Paradoxical Otter. It's going all right, though, we are definitely losing this fight.
Oh, no. I believe second wind. But yeah, no, that looks pretty bleak.
Yeah.
Pogo stuck.
Part of the game experience, right?
Pogo stuck. Oh.
Oh, isn't that like a Jump King sort of thing? But you're on a pogo stick?
Rage with friends, huh? It looks pretty silly. Never played it before. Looks interesting. And I've not tried punching them harder either. Well, you're talking about like for you to punch them harder there, Asher.
I'm having a difficult time finding this ghost.
Going back to what you said about glitches, I do like glitches. I like seeing people like just kind of find like breaks in the code and make paths and stuff. It's kind of neat, especially with Metroid.
Yeah, and there's definitely nothing wrong with that. It's just, I don't know. So many of them just became kind of samey after a little while. It's just like, oh, this is the kind of game it is. This is the kind of glitch I can expect, and more often than not, I'm not surprised.
Oh, what's the plan now, there, Master? You didn't seem like you lost your whole thing out in that one.
No, I lost my entire army there.
Oh. But your captain survived, huh?
He'll come back.
Physics are insanely tuned in Pogo Stick. Had a lot of fun building up a skill on Pogo Stick. Oh, dope.
But yeah, again though, to anybody who enjoys that stuff, like, it's great. And I've certainly have enjoyed watching a few videos of people who really know their stuff and have gotten through games at insane speeds. And you can definitely feel the heartbreak when somebody, you know, occasionally doesn't make a jump correctly, or they end up failing and that, like, cuts just enough of their time that they don't even have a chance to retry. Like, and some of the charities that have been raised because of speedrunners, it's insane. Like, it's a great community.
I do love games done quick. Super dope. And most of the time, like, it's really cool to watch one. I got to, like, I had the pleasure of, like, sitting down and watching somebody do God Hand and around a SGC convention. And it was just really cool. Just to basically hearing them just reminisce about the game, talk about, like, the run in general. Most people that play and do speedruns, you'll find they love the game they're playing. They wouldn't be playing it for hours on end if they didn't. So they usually know a lot about it. Yeah. It's a good time.
And that's definitely something I can appreciate.
So keep let's see, Super Mario 64 speedrun scene, because even after all this time, we're still seeing crazy huge developments. Yeah, dude, it's kind of awesome. Like, a lot of time, if you just like, I love you watching those YouTube videos of like the timeline of like tech and people developing different speedrun stuff, and like basically it's like watching it again. It's like a sports. They're honing the craft of being the best at running a game, and it's like it's interesting because there's always like a timeline of like somebody who's the GOAT, and then somebody finds that new tech, that one new thing, and everybody's trying to jump on it, or find the next new thing that'll like shave off a few nanoseconds. It's pretty cool. It's interesting to watch the history of those kind of things. So, yeah. High scores and speedruns. Oh, lots of ships there. Well, I mean, I definitely am a big fan, enjoyer, basically promoter of anything rhythm game. Like when I first started streaming, one of my biggest thing was playing Friday Night Funkin' all the time and just promoting mods and music and having music days and all that good stuff. Kept up Harmonix for a while. It's definitely, I love it.
I am terrible at at rhythm games. As well as, I'm terrible at rhythm games, and I'm also terrible at, speedrunning in general. My strategy is always, I'm always the, slow and steady.
That's fair.
Trying to rush stuff just winds up getting it, I wind up losing. And I personally don't enjoy that. I actually really dislike games that force you into a time limit of some sort. It's like, I bought this game to enjoy it how I want to enjoy it. But you are forcing me to play it faster. Why?
That's perfectly fine. Again, rhythm games aren't for everyone. Doing time limits and stuff like that, yeah, they ain't for everyone either. But yeah, definitely enjoy watching people do rhythm games. I feel like is a little bit more of an entry that you can get into it. With speedruns, that's one of those big decision type deals. And not liking being timed or like a time limit or like that the alarm has started, the building is going to explode, GTFO now. I can see that not being a thing for people for like almost forever. But a rhythm game, I could get somebody into that if we do it slow enough. I mean, heck, Grim Gaming literally started when I first met him going, he's not a rhythm game player either, and he couldn't do nothing. And then we got him playing expert mode on FNF and at no time flat because he was a little bit competitive, and also he did have rhythm. He just, he didn't believe he could. But yeah, you just gotta start a little slow on those kind of things. I definitely would. Yeah, I would like to. Oh, I got a question. Have you ever tried Did you ever get into like those Guitar Heroes or anything like that back in the day, or DDRs? Nah, never tried them.
No, they weren't my thing.
It's fair. I thought they were pretty neat. I used to be all over those things. Anything to do with like those kind of gimmicky music games, like the Patapon, or oh god, I wish I could go to an arcade that had those had the DJ Max stuff. I love those poppin' things. It's basically I think I have a theory, a game theory. Continue watching. Basically, I believe there's a rhythm game for everybody. It just depends on the UI and what the game is. There's some that are very hard to jump into, like DDR, or even especially Guitar Hero, because there's a lot of finger stuff going on with that. But I found a game that DJ Max Pop Technonica or Pop Max. It's basically a STEM toy. It's just like touching little dots that pop on the screen, and you're just boop 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 boop. And if you play that at a like, you don't have to play that at the insane level where you're just like. But if you play that at a lower, like normal level, even easy, it is a vibe to just be tapping on the screen and making music happen. I love it. I would suggest that to anybody who just feels like they don't like rhythm games or they're not their vibe, because I feel like that game was therapeutic. But it's hard to play it because you can't get a touchscreen all the time, and sadly we don't have PSP Vitas or anything like that, so nobody can really play it at home as easy. You'd require you to get a lot of different tech, or honestly, yeah, there's some tablet games out there that work, some phone games out there that kind of work the same. But yeah, I would suggest looking that up. It's so fun. I'm gonna try to get the exact name if I can. Maybe it's on Steam. DJ Max Pop.
No.
Let me see. DJ Max Technica. Oh.
I'm gonna be talking for just a second, so that way it doesn't sound like I'm coming out of nowhere. I'm just gonna try and get this ghost.
Okay.
Where are you?
Wow.
Are you here? Do you want to hurt me? How did you die? Are you? Danko?
I am the Harbinger. You are mine.
Oh, boy. I think I'm going to need to bring my other army up here. Go at this guy together.
Okay. Probably not the best example of the mode I'd be thinking of, but for the game to show you, I'm putting in Media's share in ZGF Gaming.
I have always existed. Accept
Don't
it.
know what I was all talking about. Oop. Oh, hey, perfect. Kenku found the tweet I was trying to refine of a really cool VTuber model, the Azure Raccoon. That is dope. There's a bunch of raccoons inside of a suit of armor talking to you. That is a cool idea. Otter. For sure I said now. Hehe. When I got into fighting is all my effort putting into rhythm games. Oh yeah, I always watch people get so ham in the fighting games and just imagine that their execution would be insane if they put it all into a fighting game. Well, mainly that, but watching speedrunners and people who do like those kind of games, like imagine them in a fighting game would be scary because like their input, their memorization. A lot of that is a different kind of skill though. It's a lot more memorizing than on the fly thinking, and they usually try to avoid any kind of RNG or like, you know, stuff like that for the sake of the run. So it's, you know, they'd be really good at technically doing combos, but fighting somebody one-on-one, it'd be hard for them to make reads and stuff probably. But they would be able to do like insane combos if the pressure wasn't a problem for them mid-fight. People who do it on stream would definitely be able to do that. But yeah, I feel you on that, Raijin. It's a new UI.
Yeah, every faction has its own little things to them.
Mm-hmm. Pentagram's neat.
Yeah, this is for the chaos, but I'm not gonna attempt that.
Oh.
It requires upkeep of stuff that I don't have a reliable source of. Resource management stuff.
Oh.
Next phase, and oh man, I put that down just in time. Sweet! I barely got the vampire top left before the stream raiders popped. Let's go.
Good boy.
Duke. Did someone say Alta? I said it again. To battle.
Duke, 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 duke. Duke, 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 duke.
They're going in.
Duke, 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 duke. Do-do-do, Duke. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Doesn't matter how long, I'll remember this song.
W.
Rex is a good boy, 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 Rex is a good boy.
Asher's evil, Asher's evil, Asher's evil, and Zim's a good master, Zim's a good master, Zim's a good master. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah, that doesn't roll off the tongue as well. Sorry.
It's kind of... Oh, it's still true. Oh, Citadel of Lead. Uncorrupted slaves in the... Oh, I'm not saying that word. Regions are resisting. Oh, no.
The Dark Master. Submit to the bearer. By the eldritch I see. Move.
Alright, let's recruit some new heroes. Or a new hero, at least.
What is thy will?
Boosh. It's not a problem to ask that, Raijin, but no.
Lord of Shadows.
Iron Fang came to an end because the storyteller for that campaign went off the deep end on me. Like, really bad. Literally one of the other players posted in the chat that they wanted to do something, and my response is, that's up to the DM for if you can do that. And the DM for Iron Fang literally got up in arms with me because I said, That was the entire problem they had with what I said. But this DM also would get mad at me repeatedly because I would say I would have ellipses in my messages. They would get mad at me. They would call me manipulative because I had ellipses in my messages.
Never stop.
things like, that they would get mad at me over. Funny, Raijin, but, you know, it was still one of those, like, really?
Just sounds like the kind of person who read into things far too much.
Yeah. They actually they also brought about the end of Fists of Furry. Because with that, they convinced the players for Fists of Furry that I was this monster and had to be stopped and all this other weird nonsense. Like, Fists of Furry, we were lucky in that, you know, the end of that one happened to coincide with a, it happened to coincide with, yeah. Like, Fists of Furry had some drama with it as well. And I'm gonna be, don't hate me for this, but it's why I'm a bit wary of those going through transitioning are... I worry about letting them run my games. Because so far, 3 for 3 have burned me. Fists of Furry started out with someone that was transitioning. They got overwhelmed at one point and had to stop running for several months. It was indefinitely. They weren't going to continue running. So I took over running the campaign. Mirai, I had just started working with them at the time. And we were getting the group art done. The group pics. And I said, hey, we're going to get your art done. But unfortunately, you know, I want to prioritize this stuff for the stream. So I'm going to have Mirai do my art first, and then we'll get to yours. And that was a huge no-no. Yeah. For me, it was just simple logic. It's like, they're not running right now. They're not running the campaign right now. We've got a show to put on. It's just logical, you know? Let's get the person that is running the campaign right now in and, you know, get their art done. And, yeah. Despite them doing that, you know, going off the deep end on me and blocking me and everything, I did still get their art done. Like I promised I would.
Well, at a certain point, integrity counts.
Yeah. But after that, with them, there was, you know, the one that was running Iron Fang, who... When I type the same way that I talk. You know, when I make these long pauses, those are ellipses. When I say and all the time when I talk. I type the same way that I talk. And it's literally for me, an ellipses is just kind of a pause to think kind of moment. They're the only person that's had issues with me using ellipses. But apparently to them, it was me being emotionally manipulative. And like I said, I can bring up the proof of this. Like, there were other players in the group that were like, no. All he did was say, that's not a big deal. Cool your jets. Unfortunately, though, that was basically one of those situations where a lot of the players for both Fists of Furry and Iron Fang left because they just didn't want to deal with the drama anymore. Which I can't blame them. It sucks that I lost those friendships, but that person was causing a lot of drama. Not to say I'm fully blameless. I will say that there were multiple times that I got into it with Mahalanir, who eventually took over Fists of Furry. But that's because I did not like his policy of every roll has to be secret, and he tells us the results of it. I like seeing rolls, okay? I like rolling the click-clacks. I like seeing the results of my rolls. But he insisted every single roll be in the tower, which meant that we would not see the results. We would not see anything of it, and yeah.
Kind of sucks for a stream setup.
Yeah, a bit. And yeah, varied. Big number make the brain juice go bird. Yeah. And even getting low results is still like, oh man, another one? Really? You know, even having that come up is still fun in a way. It's the more, gosh, I can't believe I got another one kind of fun, but it's still fun. His excuse was that he had different DCs for each player. I myself am always a big supporter of that. It's like, yeah, the DC for a religion check should be lower for the cleric as opposed to the barbarian. It's just a no-brainer. They should be able to succeed easier than the barbarian. But he didn't want to deal with people getting upset over, you know, the barbarian and the cleric rolling the same result, and the cleric succeeding, but the barbarian doesn't. But for me, I had no issues with that. But yeah, I will say that my side of that probably did not aid in the continuation of Fists of Furry. But I will maintain to this day that I had nothing to do with the end of Iron Fang. Using ellipses and saying, is not a crime. Yeah, exactly. None of that matters for good, experienced players. And we had good experience. Well, maybe not experience, but we had good players.
The first damned.
Yeah, Raijin, that is one thing that I will always treasure more than my own. Like, those were not highlights of my past, but neither do I want them gone. I don't want Iron Fang to just be gone. I don't want, I don't want, Fists of Furry to just be gone. They were not great campaigns. Or, well, they were great, but, you know, they had bad endings to them. There's even some
sometimes these things do, right?
Yeah. I don't want it to just disappear into the ether. And And I know there was one other campaign. It was one of the Exalted campaigns. Or was it Exalted? I don't know. The one other game that I had that was run by someone that was transitioning, that person... Well, let me put it this way. They started out one of the campaigns with, you wake up in a field. Okay. Is there anything out around us? No. What kind of field is it? It's a field. Can we see anything in the distance? No. You can't see over the corn. Oh, so we're in a cornfield. Okay, okay. That's at least something more. Do we have any idea where we should go? No. Do we know how we got here? No, you just woke up here. You don't remember anything else. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like that video you showed me.
Yeah, it was like that video that I showed you, yeah. It was not fun, but we still gave it a couple of sessions before the one that was running it got too anxious and wound up just kind of dipping out on us, leaving us high and dry. But we still gave him a shot to, you know, more than just one session to try and pick things up. And yeah, there's a lot more campaigns that just never finish than do finish. Whether it is because people grow apart, people get busy, or there's the possibility of drama. There's also the simple possibility that we're kind of like, we're just not enjoying the story anymore. Though at least in those cases, we try to keep the groups together, or we've successfully kept the groups together mostly. Like the, Tides of Madness, no, not Tides of Madness, Ebon Sails, Exalted. That eventually led into, that turned into, Data Resistance Squad. We just got to a point with that one where we just weren't enjoying the campaign. It wasn't necessarily a matter, like, there wasn't necessarily anything particularly wrong with it. It was just, we weren't vibing with the story. I wouldn't say it was boring. Exalted itself is a difficult beast to really run. Like, when you're playing characters that are overpowered. You are meant to be insanely strong and over the top, and there's only so far you can take that.
Yeah.
Not without...
You can only blow up a mountain before, you know,
yeah.
it gets a little, like, oh, alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then with World of Darkness, I haven't been vibing with that much because it's like... World of Darkness, I don't think I vibe with modern campaigns. Campaigns set in the modern day. I think they're just too close to, you know, real life. And I kind of play these to get away from real life. Sure, it's got the benefit of having werewolves, but...
Yeah.
That's still...
Just a bit too close to home.
Yeah.
Well, I think there is something to be said. Like, you could do the modern day setting, but you just have to make it in a just fantastical enough, you know?
Yeah.
Shall not fall.
Hello there.
Kragan raided my stream with 25 views.
Hello there, Cat. Welcome in. How was your stream? Thank you so much for that raid. Would you like a regular shout out or a random clip from your channel brought up?
What's up, fam? Hope y'all been having fun on Minecraft. I've actually been in the background trying to mess with the mods for Wolf and all that, Curse Verge and all that. So, yeah, hope y'all been having fun. They've been on that for a bit now. Oh, have fun. Clips can be wild. But yeah, Cat's awesome. Good to see you. Hey, Flo. Like Pixel.
Hello there, Flo.
You're there too. What's up, Toga? I think right now, no, it's just gonna be Cat, BF Kuro, and Flo. Looks like they were vibing on some Minecraft. I could see them in the chat, in the voice chat over there.
I really want to do Minecraft. It's just so much effort to set that up.
Minecraft. I had a lot of fun just doing my solo thing.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. At some point I need to get that rebooted and going again. Like, it's just fun just to have a little world to explore and just vibing, you know?
Yeah, I totally understand.
I'm all for that, but I would like to do it with others a bit. But setting up a server is effort. And no, not all the mods are asleep. We got both Rygon and Rex here that are mods and could bring up the clip.
Wow, is that a little hint, nudge, nudge there, Master?
Yes, it is.
Alrighty then.
You afraid I was hunting a little goose?
You forgot the clip
some
part.
Of the other mods a chance to have fun. Oh, the clip. I don't even know how to do the clip part, to be honest with you.
It's SO clip, one word, and then their name.
Okay. There you go.
Alright, let's take a look at this clip.
Right here.
Oh boy.
Oh, look at my low polygon ass. Look at low polygon!
It's a matching moods too.
Okay, enjoy that, enjoy that.
Yeah, that's Fortnite for you. Any given clip from Fortnite could be just insanity, which makes it fun.
But yeah, welcome in everybody. I am Rosin. We do all sorts of things here. Right now we're doing some Total War Warhammer 3 while also discussing tabletop RPGs. Speaking of, we run a bunch of those here on the channel. Lots of various games. We've got Pathfinder, World of Darkness, multiple Pokemon games, a Digimon game, yeah, we also have artists that come and join us here on the channel doing art throughout the week. Should have one later today or tomorrow, depending on your time zone. Tuesday, in other words. But otherwise, yeah, thank you so much for those raids, or for that raid, and sharing your community with me. Sleep well, Cat. Take care of yourself. Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, it's good seeing y'all.
But like I was saying, we've had some campaigns that fail for one reason or another. We've got some campaigns that just struggle to really take off. And we've had some storytellers who just aren't so great. Or that go crazy on us.
The gods direct.
I feel attacked all of a sudden.
No.
Oh, Flo's gonna be chilling with us. Cool, you can learn the lore of the tabletops that's been going on and see some more hammers. low key, go check out Minecraft discussion. I'm trying to get help to get on that server y'all are on. So.
Oh no, I can't put my hero into the army here.
Oh no.
Oh no 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 no.
Oh. I know which ghost this one is. It just stole my... It just stole my stuff.
I just said Rygon's crazy arc was wild in Starlight when he just spent 30 minutes saying knock 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 tap 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 to himself without end. Wild stuff.
Yeah, you are not in the field of bad storytellers, Rygon.
Oh, I'm glad.
Like, yeah, things could have gone better there, but...
Well, there's a lot to be said, and obviously I'm not going to deluge the chat with that bit of drama, but, like, there was a lot of emotions, yes. But there was also kind of a bit of reason for the emotions, both external and internal. Mm-hmm. Like, for me, like, I was at risk of losing my job constantly. That put a ton of stress on me. Combine that with, like, mother having cancer and possibility of losing my housing, and, like, that alone was a significant part of the stress, never mind any problems that were happening in game.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like I regret doing it or that I disagree with the players' decisions. It's just, for me, I just really wish everything had gone better overall.
Yeah.
But that's a discussion for another time. Like I said, we're not going to deluge the whole thing. Goodness knows, I've spent time telling a pace over on my channel. Poor Raijin got a brunt of it the other, not the other day, but like the other week.
Now they will see true power.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he kind of asked about it, and I told my perspective on it.
Tempests and fire. Siphon power.
Really?
What's up?
Oh, this guy comes in, besieges my city, and then runs away. Come on. Get back here. I want to wipe you out.
I just said the longest campaign I was in ended randomly after 1 week off, where I was absent to house sit. My sister and the others did CAH instead of run without me, and had a huge fight, question mark? It was crazy to me that I got back from watching dogs and everyone's like, D&D is canceled, don't ask why.
The first
it happens, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Follow me.
The worst part is that sometimes it can just take one small misstep.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said with Iron Fang. I wrote UH, and suddenly 2 campaigns ended. I was just sitting there like, what the hell just happened here? I was literally just reeling from the speed with which all of that happened with me.
The first. spread the darkness.
Need
a boon?
But, you know,
Very well, I'll move.
there's always opportunities for more and better ones with blackjack and hookers.
Indeed.
And there's always opportunities for petting the Rex.
Thank you. Mark.
Yours is not
Who's
to
a good
question
boy?
me. I have always existed.
You're a good boy, you silly. Oh, why you keep asking me that? Like you forgot or something. Do you have Alzheimer's? Oh God, do you have Alzheimer's? Oh God, are you okay?
You have Alzheimer's?
Because I can come over there and wiggle if you have
mean
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's?
Oh God, he knows what it is. He's on the first stage. Okay, it's okay. My name's Rex. I'm also your good boy. Don't forget it, okay? Okay. Oh, should I allow that? Okay, good. Hookers are allowed. Yay, hookers!
To be fair,
Hookers
Syria,
are awesome.
the campaign we were just talking about, Iron Fangs, my character was teasing another character about him being a recovering prostitute.
Recovering prostitute. Huh.
Yeah, that's what happens every time I hire one, you know?
Oh my God. Next character, recovering
It's like
prostitute.
such a noir statement.
Yeah, it is. Paying those are off the charts, Captain. We're gonna enter good boy mode. Sound the alarms. Rembrandt the recovering. Oh my gosh. Rembrandt the recovering prostitute. That's a title.
Yep.
Lovely.
Well,
there's backstory potential for that.
His backstory was that he was a noble, but he was in hiding. And the way he described himself sounded like he was a prostitute and trying to not be one anymore. And I just took that and ran with it. It was fun.
What did you used to do back in the past, Rembrandt? After penetrating so many men with my sword, I just had to give it up. I couldn't live with myself, so I'm gonna be a bartender. Oh, cool. Lovely. Best part was the night with Infel. Oh, there seems to be lore. What about that? What happened that night with Infel?
Oh, right. He did actually get in with Infel, didn't he?
You get in, you say? Oh, how in?
Fade to black.
Ah, so in we got to hit that TOS curtain. Lovely.
Just like Chomper and Squirrel are gonna wind up.
Yeah, one day on episode 50, season 7, when we're old men. Phil taught Rembrandt how to play an instrument.
Chomper's gonna look over at Squirrel and be like, now that we're at the end of our days, I've got something I got to admit to you.
What?
I love you.
Oh,
and then Squirrel just turns to him and just goes, "What?
I love you. Here, let me give you a hug. Crack. Oh, my back." That's fade to black. Away. That's how Squirrel broke Chomper's back. Wink.
Better than doing it Bane to Batman style.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh, new battle. You gotta put that up on there.
Oh yeah, always new battles.
Sucks waiting for the ghost to blow out the candle.
The what?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And this is a ghost that can steal tools. So for all I know, it's already teleported my candles somewhere else in the house, where it can't even blow them out.
All goes to plan.
I put down a camera, but I'm pretty sure it would steal that too.
Into darkness. What? Move forward.
Ghost stealer. I want to see that ghost that falls in love with you. Just to see what the dialogue is on that one.
The Onryo? Yeah. I remember we were trying to get the tarot card one, and we were trying to get the ghost to kill Raharu. And Raharu's like, the ghost is just spawned right by me, but it's not doing anything.
Sheesh.
Like, that's got to be the Onryo. It's like, that's the one that falls in love with you. He's like, really? It's kind of cute.
It's so cute.
It is mine.
I really want to get Digi as a player again for one of the games.
And just fantastic overall. Literally, just they're great.
Yeah.
Their characters and storytelling, and I could tell they'd be a great both just because. Been a good time having them as a storyteller. They are really able to match energy, even like through a whole sequence of 7-8 hours, which is pretty damn impressive.
Mm-hmm. I know for me, I'd love to run some one-shots again. Or try some one-shots, like the Epoch thing I brought up before, Zim.
Yeah, one-shots
yeah.
Alley for sure.
Yeah, I don't think I have it in me for like a long campaign, but I could definitely run a couple of short stories.
Yeah, I just would love to come up with an idea that would be something that you could continue on from. It's like Think Tank It or something, where like the idea would continue and you'd have like the same characters, or maybe like a, you know, a Doctor Who situation or something, just to keep it consistent, where somebody would want to tune in, see the next thing, and then see a little bit of an ongoing story or world. It's possible the world could be the same, but
I mean, that's always something we could definitely discuss as a group. I mean, I'm not against that.
Well, Rex does a 13-hour session in Guild Tales. I'm genuinely scared of when I reach that point. Oh boy. 13-hour session. They must have been dead and emotionally broken. Must have been a lot of sleep that night. That must have been either the funnest campaign in the world or like the most exhausting one. Or both.
Yes.
There's no escape from the Dark Master.
Oh, look at the fireworks. It's so pretty. No one breathed that in. It doesn't seem healthy, though. It's like golden flakes.
Yeah, gosh dang it. Just teleported one of my candles.
What?
It's like, no. You go back over there and you get blown out, mister.
Mer?
Oh. The joke is fellatio. Wink. For anyone innocent out there, you're no longer innocent.
Lord of Shadows.
I'm going to lose my shift if that 13-hour video is one of the fabled lemonade stands too. Wait, what? What? What is about this lemonade stand?
You don't recall the lemonade stand that we've told you about with the lemonade tournament things?
I still have to remember the NFT saga.
Oh yeah, the
Or
nearly free
the
transformations.
Yeah. That one's pretty cool. The lemonade stand.
The lemonade stand, and it did teleport both my candles.
The 4 token.
Oh, looks like it got done. Yay me.
Hey, grats.
What was the time? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I don't remember what the time was.
Oh.
Oh, wait, I think it was 8:15.
Rex is a very good boy.
Aw, well, thank you. Wag, 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 wag.
Oh, yes. He really is a good boy.
And the Marten goes for the egg. Doop, doop, doop.
New abilities. The Dark Master.
I'm gonna pet him, gonna pet him. If he comes by, gonna pet him. 'Cause he is my very good boy. And I do loves him 'cause he's a good boy.
Oh.
Don't question it. Just accept it. Accept your faith.
Non-consensual good boy. Oh, damn, that's kinky. I can get into this. I was actually just going, oh, cool, by the way.
You know what else I could do? I could touch
I was going to ask you, what makes me a good boy right now? What have I done right now that makes me a good boy? Besides just being here.
Well, you cleaned the space at the foot of my bed.
Oh, that,
got all that organized.
I did that to help you. I was doing that to that's not really a good boy thing. It's more just,
Yes, it was a good boy
nice.
thing because that was my mess to clean up, but you did it for me. That's why that is a good boy action.
Oh, okay, I'll accept that. Okay, well, yeah, I'm glad you appreciate that. Wag, 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 wag. Accept affection, be good. I mean, there's more to being good than just accepting the good. You gotta feel good. You gotta feel good about yourself. You gotta do good things without expecting stuff back. Stuff like that. There's a lot of reasons to be good. Also, don't bite the mailman. I've learned not to do that. For some reason, that was a bad thing, but I just thought that was, part of the gig. But supposedly, no biting mailmen.
Yep. And no biting the female men either.
Ah, damn it. Yeah, you're right. I'll remember that one too.
You are adorable.
Thank you. I usually think I'm just a dork, but if it's adorable to y'all, then yeah, thanks. As you turn to it, wait, what the a short, chubby serval? Oh snap! I almost is that the cheese? Is that the cheese wedge?
No,
thing?
that's a cat thing.
Serval. Oh.
Ah yes, radorable. Oh, that's a great idea.
I'll take Radorable for sure.
Cluck for me, Rex.
Buck, 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 buck. I'm also a subservient bitch, as you can hear. Buck, buck, buck. Jesus.
Just straight up just throwing it out there, aren't you?
Yeah, might as well. Ain't no coming back when you buck for somebody. Jeez. But yeah, buck, buck. If you want, I could turn into a chicken for you, too.
Sure.
There you go. But yeah, let me see. I think I might. Let me see. I don't want to get into a Tekken mood, so I'm trying to see what I could play on the side here. Just vibe.
You could always help me grind for a bit.
Oh,
Mer?
Dang, back on Mortio. Well, you're blowing something. We're getting something blown out by somebody else. What game are you playing? You sure it's Demonology?
Well, no, it's Demonologist.
Oh shit!
Before we're done, you're gonna be in high spirits.
Oh my god! I like it. It matches the actual game. Get it? That was actually a good pun. The more I understand it, the more I am mad. Spirits.
I just gotta play like 1 or 2 rounds before I head off to bed.
Oh crap! We're gonna go to bed. Well, it is. Well, yeah.
Well,
No.
I mean, I'll be going to bed in about 40 minutes.
Is that game chill? Master, are you okay with me like screaming into a mic possibly? Because every time I play that gosh darn game, it gets me. And even when I'm like, I don't get this, is gonna be like Phasmo. That fucking game knows how to do jump scares. They are mean. They lower the volume of everything else and they just go boo, and they throw like a little child at your face and like, no God, children, ew, and you just run away. It's fucking, I hate demon children. They're scary. Fucking I hate them.
Hey,
they know how to use them.
What's up?
Can you do about an hour?
Yeah, I can do about an hour.
What are you saying?
Just so long as I get at least 6 hours of sleep.
Wait, Wag, you gonna join us? Wag.
So, thank you everybody for joining us so far on the stream tonight. That was Total War Warhammer 2 or 3, whichever number it is. Yeah, check out our website, zgfgaming.com. We've got links for our Discord, Telegram, Mastodon, Blue Sky, Patreon, and more. They are on the website as well as down in the description below through our link tree. Thank you to my patrons, tippers, and subscribers. It is your support that keeps this channel alive and going. I could not do this without your guys' help and your support, so thank you. Consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com/zgfgaming. It's one of the best ways to support the channel, though you can also do so by simply sharing the stream around, as well as coming by, hanging out, grabbing some packs of cards or stream loots, picking up some merch over at zgfgaming.store, or subscribing to our YouTube. But for now, thank you all so much for joining, and I bid you the most fondest adieu.
Watch the next vid. Keep it rad.